Hello, welcome to another mail day video. Today I have a package from Amazon UK and I've already opened it. I've already had a look inside and it's bad news, guys. It's bad news. There's some damage. I know, there's some damage and it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart. But I got two things in here and I've already spoken to Amazon about this and I'll get to that in just a second. But the thing that isn't damaged, I'll show you first. We have a very nice slip-covered limited edition from Arrow Video, Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. Now, there are two things that drew me to this release. The first of which is that it's in the book of 1,000 More Movies You Must See Before You Die, so that's another one I can tick off the list. But the second thing that really interested me about this was that it's directed by a guy called Sam Peckinpah, I believe. Or Peckinpah, sorry, my mistake. So yeah, Sam Peckinpah, and I've heard the name before, and a lot of people kind of rave about his movies. And this has, I mean, this was $14.99. If you order it from Norway, you get the VAT knocked off, so that's £12.49 for this. You get this, you know, film that is held in high regard, transferred in 4K, a brand new restoration. And it also has a feature-length documentary called Sam Peckinpah, Man of Iron, from 1993, about the director. But this also has a second Blu-ray with a 10-hour cut of that same documentary. It's not really a cut of the documentary, but it's 10 hours of all the interviews that were conducted for the original feature-length documentary. So, I mean, holy moly, am I ever going to watch that? Probably not, but I just found that fascinating. And I think one of the interviewees is James Coburn. I really like James Coburn, so I'd like to see that full interview uninterrupted. But that's just, what an incredible extra to have on a Blu-ray. You know, just that is the definition of going full hog on something, is just putting 10 hours of interviews on a second Blu-ray disc. So I think this will probably be re-released later on. I'll leave that in. As a standard edition from Arrow, and it won't have that second Blu-ray with the director's cut of Man of Iron, Sam Peckinpah. And on top of all that, we've got two audio commentaries, count them, two audio commentaries. I mean, it's just an absolutely stacked release. I hope I enjoy the film. I'm sure I will, though. It just seems like the kind of film that I would get into. I've seen some of the screenshots on like DVD Beaver and stuff, and just looking at the visual aesthetic of the film, it looks like something I'm going to enjoy, and I want to just go in blind without knowing too much about it. Obviously, it stars the awesome Warren Oates, who I'm a big fan of. I love him in so many of the films that I've seen in different ways as well. So let's just open this up and have a look at the inside, see if there's anything cool to show you as far as a booklet and whatnot. But I'm glad that the slipcover came in good condition, considering the other item in my package did arrive damaged. So I guess I'm thankful that the Blu-ray that arrived damaged is a bit more easily replaceable, I suppose. Let's just take this cellophane off. Very nice slipcover. Okay. Very nice slipcover. It has like a really nice kind of, not textured, but like a matte finish to the slipcover. But the this kind of smoke that's coming out of his cigarette there, all of this is glossy. So there's a really nice effect to it. Oh, you can see it there. That's awesome. That's really cool. Arrow have been doing a lot more slipcovers recently, and that's a really nice one. And I think what I'll do with this is perhaps do the old kind of Screen Factory thing where I'll flip the artwork around on the inside on the actual case, so I have two options. So there's the inner case there, exactly the same artwork and stuff. On the inside we got the Blu-ray and DVD. Actually no, there's no DVD, it's the second Blu-ray. So Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia bonus disc. That's the one with the 10 hours of documentary. So we have the nice booklet there. And let's see what the original poster artwork looks like. That's not actually that interesting. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Yeah, it's cool. I might just leave it with the new artwork. I really like this new artwork, so I don't know who did that. It probably says somewhere on the back. Original and newly commissioned artwork by Peter Strain. Peter Strain, take a bow. That's some gorgeous artwork, and I think I'll probably just be keeping that on there. But yeah, really happy to have this release, and it's nice to just pick something up that you know very little about, but you kind of know enough about kind of how acclaimed it is or the people involved, that you know you're probably going to get something good out of it. And if you don't, hey, you can always sell it on, I suppose. But very nice edition. Can't wait to delve into that and again, just an incredible release in terms of the extras and special features, and the price point, $14.99. I think that's incredible. And the second one I have here in the package, which was damaged, is another Indicator release. Loving what Indicator are doing, and it is a film that I was waiting to kind of pull the trigger on. It wasn't one that I was immediately in for, and this is one of the initial releases when Indicator first started releasing Blu-rays. It is a film by Richard Fleischer, starring Richard Attenborough, Judy Geeson, and John Hurt, 10 Rillington Place. Now you might be thinking, I thought you said it was damaged. Well, it is. The case is kind of caved in at the back there, and the bottom is completely shattered. So that's kind of annoying, because these Scanavo cases, the kind of Criterion style that cover the whole thing, there's no blue banner at the top. They're not the easiest things to replace. Sometimes you have to kind of try and buy those in bulk, and I don't have any spare. I actually spoke to Amazon about it, and they said that they would send me a replacement, which is very cool of them. In fact, I spoke to a guy called Luke, and I said, because usually when you speak to someone on Amazon support, they'll say, am I speaking to Luke Ryan? And I have to say, yes, this is me, to confirm that I'm the person who has the account and everything. And the guy's name was Luke, and it's like, am I talking to Luke? And I was like, yes, this is Luke. Or am I just talking to myself? And he replied like something like, I don't know, maybe you're in some sort of alternate dimension or something. So the customer service was fantastic from Amazon today. He said he'd send another one out free of charge. I could keep this one and maybe give it to someone as a gift. So I mean, straight from the horse's mouth. So that was very nice of them. And again, at the end, I said thank you very much. But then again, if I am speaking to myself, I would have given myself a replacement, which he found funny as well. So sometimes, you know, who said that complaining has to be a drag? You know, you can have a bit of fun with it. Now this film, I'm really looking forward to watching, because I'm a huge fan of Richard Attenborough. I just think he's phenomenal. Just great actor, and John Hurt as well, who passed away recently. And one of the big selling points of this is that it has an audio commentary with John Hurt. And this is going out of print as well. So if you want to get this title, I'd recommend you jump on it pretty quickly, because it's slowly, the stock is depleting rapidly, because the first, I think, 3 or 4 titles that Indicator released are all close to going out of print. They will re-release them, but without, I think, this case and the booklet and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know whether it's even worth opening it. I mean, I don't know who would even accept this as a gift, because I think the only people who would be interested in something like this are people who, like me, don't want a broken case. And so, as you can see there, the case is broken at the bottom, and it's kind of shattered a bit at the top as well and cracked. So I don't know whether it's worth opening it or giving it to someone. I don't know. If anyone wants it, let me know. I certainly wouldn't be averse to giving it to someone, but you'd have to be aware that it has the damage, I suppose. So I'll just have to wait for this to come in the mail and hopefully arrive unscathed. But it's a thriller based on a true story of I think a serial killer, or at least a murderer. The true story of John Reginald Christie, who turned his backyard into a burial ground. Now, I sometimes don't get on with these stories that are about serial killers and stuff, where real murders took place, and I find it almost a bit distasteful, which sounds like the kind of wankiest thing anyone's ever said. But I'm interested to see it. You know, like the film, was it Monster, with Charlize Theron, where she plays, oh God, what's her name? Aileen Wuornos. I just don't feel like watching that film, because it's dealing with kind of fiction. We don't know all the details, whether she did kill those men, whether she didn't. And in the film, it kind of paints one narrative of a true story, and I sometimes don't like that. But I'm intrigued to check this one out, really, just based on the actors alone. And we have another audio commentary with the actress from the film, Judy Geeson. Introduction by Richard Attenborough from 2004. He also passed away recently, sadly, a couple of years ago. A 23-minute interview with Richard Attenborough, which is really cool. A new interview with Judy Geeson. Theatrical trailer, isolated score, all that good stuff. A 32-page booklet, which will be exclusive to this edition as well. So I think this has actually already come out in a bare bones release with no special features. Something like that. I'm not too sure. There's like a supermarket edition. Anyway, yeah, I don't know whether to open this or not. I'm really undecided. I'll probably just wait until the replacement arrives, but either way, I'm glad to get it, because it was one that I wasn't dying to get, because I really wanted to get the first two, Body Double, the Brian De Palma film, and Christine, the John Carpenter film. And I recently just picked up the other two John Carpenter films they released, Ghost of Mars and Vampires. And when I heard this one was going out of print, I was like, I need to pull the trigger. Finally pulled the trigger, so Hopefully, again, the replacement will turn up in good condition. And again, if someone wants this and it's broken, I mean, let me know. Maybe we can work something out. But very happy with these two either way. And that's that. So thanks for watching. It's been another mail day, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans of Carlin into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you. 'Cause